guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be doing a little bit different of a video. Today we are joined by my lovely 10-year-old daughter. Her name is Jaden. She has her own channel. It's called Jaden Jones My Journey. She is a competitive gymnast, and so she's documenting her gymnast journey there on her channel. So if you're interested in that, or if you have kids that are, her link to her channel will be down in the description box. You can have them go check it out. But in the meantime, our video today is going to be how I care for her hair. As you can see, she is biracial, and so biracial hair takes special care. And I know a lot of my friends who have biracial kids don't really know how to care for their hair, and so I am just going to explain to you guys how I care for her hair, both curly and straight. And you know, it's not, everybody's hair is not the same, and so what may work for her hair may not work for your hair or your child's hair, but it works for us. So I'm just gonna let you guys know, because I have people asking me all the time what I do to take care of her hair and how I straighten it and things like that. So we're just gonna explain that for you guys today. And if you'd like to see how I take care of my daughter's hair, you are in the right place. Just keep on watching. But before you do, if you haven't already, please make sure you hit the subscribe button down below, and make sure you hit that notification bell so that every time I post a new video you can come and hang out with me, and it would mean the world to me. So we're going to get into the video now. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is I took photos of her hair before and after each step in the washing and conditioning process. I did that because, for privacy reasons, I didn't want to video her in the shower, obviously. So I took pictures of every step in the washing and conditioning process, and I'm going to insert those in 1 second, but I'm going to tell you what I use in each step. So first thing we do is we put her in the shower, obviously, and we wet her hair. And then we wash her hair really good with the Shea Moisture Raw Shea Butter Moisture Retention Shampoo. And the reason we use that shampoo, we also use the same conditioner, is because when she was younger, she was 4 years old, and she was in pre-K. And in the area we lived in, it was all white. And so she didn't understand how her hair was, and I didn't understand her hair really either. And so I would, she said she wanted her hair straight, and so we went and got a texturizer to put in her hair, and I put a texturizer in her hair, and it made it completely straight, like board straight, like a perm. And so from that point forward, she was doing beauty pageants at the time, and so we just kept perming it from the roots down. Well, we kept texturizing it, but it made it straight like a perm. And so until she was, I want to say like 6 years old, I kept doing that because I really didn't know any better. And then I decided that I really wanted her hair to be natural because, you know, I had met more people and heard more things and done more research about how her hair was supposed to be in the natural state of her hair. And so I stopped perming it at that point in time, and we let it grow out. And so far it looks like this. It's absolutely beautiful. She still prefers her hair straight, so we do straighten it a lot, but I use a lot of caution to make sure that I do not do heat damage to her hair. As you can see, she still has a few pieces. We did not do a big chop because we didn't want her to be devastated by her hair length being gone. You can see there's still just a little bit. Let's see if I can hold it to the side. There we go. A little bit at the ends, like this much of hair that's left over that was straight, but everything else is her natural hair. And so, yeah, so that is why we use the Shea Moisture products, because I feel like they do the best job of keeping her hair in really good condition. So we use the Shea Moisture shampoo, and then we put in the shampoo, then we put in the Shea Moisture conditioner, and it is also the Shea Moisture Raw Shea Butter Moisture Retention Conditioner. And so we put that in her hair. We leave the conditioner in her hair for 20 minutes. Sometimes I will put a cap over her hair and use heat on it so that it'll get extra conditioning. But most of the time I just use conditioner and leave it in for 20 minutes. But we only wash her hair about once every 2 weeks. But every other time we wash it, we use a co-wash, which is by Pantene. I don't remember the exact name of it. I don't have it in front of me right now, but it's the Pantene Pro V co-wash. It's in a brown bottle, and so it's basically, it's a conditioner that cleans her hair so that the shampoo doesn't strip it or dry it out. And so then, like once a month, we will wash her hair with the shampoo and conditioner as stated before. And then in between times, every night, we wrap her hair and she puts a cap on it so that it stays not broken off or anything like that, and she sleeps on a satin pillowcase. So sleeping on satin is really important to make sure that their hair does not break. So now her hair has been washed and conditioned and it's in its natural state here. I did spray some of this Eva NYC Main Magic 10-in-1 primer here. I used this on her hair. It's a heat protectant and it adds, it has a lot of different oils in it and stuff. And then I also sprayed her hair with the PYT blow dry spray, and this helps their hair dry faster, or whoever's hair you use it on, it helps dry faster. I use this on my hair too. So I'm going to start blow drying her hair for you guys. I'm going to get up and I'm going to show you exactly how I blow dry it. I'll let her sit down. And just ignore all this back here because I didn't use a background today because I wanted you to be able to see everything I was doing. So I'm just going to plug in the dryer. And I'm going to mute it while I'm drying and put some music on for you guys so you're not just hearing a bunch of drying. And I'm going to speed it up so we get through it, but I'm just going to do it normal for just a second so you guys can see exactly what I'm doing. Oh yeah, I also wanted to tell you, if I decide that I don't want her hair straight, if we want to wear it curly, we use this product. It's the Garnier Fructis Sleek and Shine Intensely Smooth Leave-In Conditioner. Right here. I use this and I put it all in her hair, a whole lot of it, like 2 handfuls full. I just drench her hair in it. And then I comb it down and I use a blow dryer and just blow over it so that it stays down and the curls stay stretched out so that it's longer. But anyway, so when we don't want it curly and we want it straight, the first thing I do is brush her hair out. So I'm going to start at the bottom.
It's going to take like 5 seconds for everyone in the videos. It's going to take like 20 minutes for you to blow dry my hair.
Yeah. I'm going to take and put her hair up and I'm going to brush through it in sections. And you want to work from the bottom up and you want to go gently because if you go too fast and you try to just rush through it and brush through it really fast, then it'll break her hair off. So you want to make sure that you go slow and gentle with brushing their hair out. So now I'm just going to fast forward through the rest of brushing her hair. So my camera stopped recording at some point and I'm not really sure when. So this is what her hair looks like when it's completely brushed out. As you can see, it's quite large. Turn your hair this way so they can see. And this way. There we go. So then I'm going to start blow drying it. I'm just going to use your everyday run-of-the-mill 1875 blow dryer. This one is by, I don't even know what brand. It doesn't have a brand on it anymore. That's how old it is. Oh, Conair. It's Conair. And I'm just going to blow dry her hair. I'm going to do it in small sections, just like I did whenever I brushed it. And with each section, I'm going to spray it with this Eva NYC 10-in-1 primer because it's a heat protectant and I do not want to damage her hair. So I'm just going to section it off in little sections, pull the rest of the hair up, and blow dry each section. Like I said, I'm going to fast forward you guys so that it doesn't take forever for you to watch this video. But I just put it up like this, turn your head to the side. And this is about the small section I start with. And I'm going to go slow the first time so that you guys can see how I do it.
And that smells really good, so.
Yeah, this smells delicious.
Like apple pie or something.
And the oils that are in this are argan oil, sunflower seed oil, and vitamins and nutrients. It says it detangles, nourishes, strengthens, softens, cuts drying time, adds shine, reduces frizz, and protects against thermal, environmental, and UV damage. So, all around good stuff. Okay, turn your head to the side so they can see what I'm doing. I'm going to brush it out one more time. So as we all know, this hair down here at the bottom is the worst about getting tangled. So then I'm just going to put the blow dryer on hot, and then I'm going to turn it, oh, what happened? Turn it on. And I'm going to put the blow dryer underneath the hair, and then put this on there and just go slow. So now her hair is completely dry. As you can see, it is quite a bit less poofy and quite a bit straighter and much, much longer. But it's still way too poofy for her to just wear by itself like this. So then we are going to talk about next our flat iron. And I was sent this flat iron from HSI Professionals and Octoly, and this is the Glider flat iron, and it comes in a box just like this. I can get it shown. There we go.
S-I-A. Wait, no,
H-I. HSI.
Yes.
And on the back here it says the Glider Professional Hair Styling Flat Iron features ionic ceramic tourmaline infused plates that use 8 heat balance microsensors, 4 on each plate, to regulate the temperature and evenly distribute heat so that fewer passes are needed through your precious hair. That's the best way to get silky results that shine while protecting your hair cuticles from heat overexposure. Plus, the plates heat up in seconds so you don't have to lose any time while adjusting the temperature settings via the dial between 140 to 450 degrees. So this sucker goes up to 450 degrees. To suit your particular hairstyle and texture. The flat iron's floating plates have curved edges to provide extra flexibility to straighten, curl, or flip your hair. Okay, so when you open up the box, which I've already opened it, but I put it back in the box, this is the best flat iron. And this is, even though this was sent to me for free, I'm not paid for this. This is not sponsored, and it's 100% my true results with this. This is the best flat iron I've ever had. It comes with a box that's a bag that's heat resistant, so you can put it in the bag even when it's hot. It comes with a flat iron that looks like this, and it has the dial right here on the inside, so you can turn it on and off, and you can turn the temperature. And then it also came with a glove to wear so that you don't burn your hands whenever you're straightening. It came with a booklet about how to use it and other products from the company here. And it came with a sample of their argan oil leave-in treatment. And it came with a 40% off all orders. Let's see. It's 40% off. Oh, this is an invitation to the ambassador program, so I'll put information for the coupon code in the description box below, so make sure you check down there if you're interested in ordering. And a scratch and save, oh, here it is, save 30% off with the coupon code SAVE 30%. Let's see if I can get straight, please. And then it comes with a HSI warranty certificate. Sorry, this stuff isn't focusing. And then an instruction manual for the flat iron. So that's tons of stuff. So I am just going to plug this in and I'm going to begin straightening her hair. It's important to make sure you straighten in very small sections, the same way we brushed, actually even smaller sections than the way we brushed and blow dried, because if your sections are too big, then you're going to have to go over it way too many times and it's going to damage the hair. So you want to make sure that it's very small sections. Never worn a glove before when I did your hair. Actually, this is not even the right hand. I'm going to try this thing because I've never used it. Turn around. Where'd the rubber band go? Oh, right here. Okay, so then
put it in small section.
Yeah, a very small section. Okay, turn it to the side. Oh, is this plugged up right? Yeah, I didn't turn it on. And I'm going to start with this on a very low level. I'm going to start with it probably around 200 degrees because I do not want to damage her hair, and if it needs to go up from there, I'll move it up from there. But it says it heats up in seconds, so hopefully it's going to heat up. I'm just going to start with her little kitchen hair here in the bottom. It's very short here in the back because it breaks off very easily. I can't tell if it's hot. I'm using it. Okay, yeah, it's hot. Alright, so I'm just going to section this in the back off into 2 sections. And then just go over it until it's silky and smooth. Because I just turned it on and I have it at such a low setting, I may have to go over it more than once, but once it gets all heated up, it should only be once. Please excuse my cat in the background. She's just hanging out here tonight. Alright, so that is completely straight, as you can see. Turn your head all the way around. That is completely straight. So we're going to go with the next section. we are completely straight and smooth, but it is quite dark out here. It's gotten very dark on us. I'm going to turn off this light. I doubt you'll be able to see anything at all once I turn off the I was hoping the camera would adjust, but we're going to move inside now and set up, and I'll turn the camera back on so that you guys can see really well. Nice yawn, honey. But yeah, so we're going to move inside now and turn the camera back on so you guys can see the final result, and we'll talk to you a little bit more then. Be right back. Okay, so we are back now. We are inside in my bathroom, and as you can see, her hair is very straight. It is very, very soft and healthy looking and healthy in general. As you can see, her hair is much, much, much longer whenever it's straight than it is whenever it is curly. That 10-in-1 Mane primer from Eva NYC made a big difference in the softness of her hair, and I promise this video is not sponsored. I did purchase that with my own money, and I found it by myself. It just happens to be a product that works really well on her hair. Now I'm just smoothing out a few pieces that I see that I missed whenever I was outside, and I should have left my glove on because that thing works really well. There's a couple more things I wanted to show you with this straightener though. I wanted to show you how to flip the ends and how to use it to curl. Because a lot of people don't realize how you are supposed to curl your hair using a straightener. So in order to use it to curl, you have to make sure it has a rounded barrel. It can't be one of the ones with the flat ends. So the first thing we're going to do is a flip. And so you want to take it and just curl under as you're going. So as you can see, it's flipped. This side is flipped under here. The front here is flipped under. And then here on this side, you can flip up and see if you want to flip your hair out, you just flip it up. Okay. And so, so if you want to curl the hair, what you're going to do is you're going to grab a small piece of hair here. And then you're going to put your straightener in at the top. You're going to twist, and then you want to make sure you grab the hair at the top and then go all the way down with it. And you have a little bit of a
You have to twist it.
curl there. Yeah. See? And then you can do another piece.
Can't really see.
I know, it's dark. Here we go. Your hair's getting stuck in it. There we go. There we go, curl to the bottom. I'm just going to do a few on this side. And curl. And I just started doing this because our other flat iron did not have a curled barrel, so we weren't, a rounded barrel, so we weren't able to do curls. But as you can see the little curls in her hair here, you can curl your hair with a flat iron. So that is the 3 ways you can use this flat iron. You can use it to curl, you can use it to flip under or over, or you can use it to straighten. I'm going to try to attempt to straighten these back out now so that I can show you guys what we do after we straighten. I don't know if it's going to straighten back out for me.
You might have to brush it.
Even then, yeah, I put heat on it, so your hair tends to mold to heat really well. I don't know if it's going to, that's about as best as it's going to straighten out probably. There, and turn this side and go under instead of over. There we go. That one's straightened out just fine. As you can see, her hair is very, very shiny, and I do not have a cap to show you what we do with it at night, but at night what we do for her hair is we wrap her hair. We use a wrapping lotion and we put it on her hair. Any kind will do. And you start at the top. You want a flat paddle brush, and you want to brush it around and around like an ice cream cone. And it's not going to stick because I don't have any wrapping lotion on it, but you just want to keep wrapping it until you get it nice and tight. That's going to keep it straight. My hand wouldn't normally, oops, it's just not sticking because I don't have any wrapping lotion on it. But so normally it would be wrapped up kind of like this, like that, in a round circle, and then I would put the cap over it, bring it back and tie it, and that keeps it straight overnight and keeps it from breaking off. And also, like I said before, she does sleep on a satin pillowcase because if she sleeps on cotton, it will dry out her hair and it will
and I
cause
promise it's very comfortable.
Jaden has really dry hair. I realize everyone has a different hair texture. No, I didn't. I just parted it a little bit too far over. But anyway, so Jaden has a really dry hair texture. Not everyone does, but her hair dries out really fast, so we have to make sure we keep lots of moisture in her hair. That is the key to not letting their hair break off and allowing it to grow. You want to make sure that you put lots of moisture in the hair at all times. We do hot oil treatments sometimes and deep conditioning treatments, and for the most part, this is how we do it. She has her hair nice and straight now. And she absolutely loves it this way. This is her favorite way to wear her hair.
Yes.
Now that I'm sweating, it's really hot in here, so sorry about that. It's not highlight, it's actually sweat. But anyway, so thank you guys for watching our video. I hope it helps you in caring for your hair or your daughter's hair or whoever you might need help with. But I hope you enjoyed watching our video, and if you haven't already, please make sure you hit the subscribe button down below to join the family, and make sure you hit the notification bell so that you can know every time I post a new video and come and hang out with me. And make sure you check the description box for Jaden's channel link and go check out her channel too. And that's all we have for you guys today. We'll see you in the next video. Bye bye. Mwah.